Do you children want to hear my Christmas story? You do? Okay, we're gonna go ahead and read it. Alright. It's called Christmas Story. I'm not an artist. It's the best name I come up with. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all in the homely town of Affy's homely town, the townspeople had celebrations throughout each of the houses. They had gathered around their television sets to watch the best Christmassy themed show in the land, South Park. The citizens of this fine, towny place had heard that their favourite YouTuber, basteurd107, was going to feature on an episode of South Park. However, up in the dark mountains that loomed over the town, the villainous villain Pewdiepie had been planning to take over the episode featuring basteurd107, cause he's a jealous bastard. Luckily, basteurd107 jumped into the picture at the very last moment and beat up Pewdiepie because Pewdiepie sucks and he's fucking down! Anyways, you can probably tell I'm quite angry about the whole Pewdiepie being in the episode of South Park situation. So judging from that story, you probably figured out that originally the creators of South Park asked me, basteurd107, to appear on the episode. There won't be any reports about that on the internet, so don't go looking for it. Trust me. Pewdiepie, he took those reports down. He went absolutely apeshit, took those reports down, because, you know, he's really jealous of me, he's really jealous of my fame, he's really jealous of my looks, my hair, my collection of hats. He's just really jealous about everything about me. He's also really jealous of my Christmas mug that has just ran out because I drank too much and now I'm really, really tired. It was hot chocolate, by the way. Yes. Anyway, so the creators of South Park, I was just in my mansion with reading the what's a smart book? I was reading the encyclopedia of the dictionary. I was reading a dictionary encyclopedia with my glasses, which make me look intelligent. Yes, and just out of the blue, the creators of South Park, Kyle, the Jewish one, he knocked on my door and he said, "Hello, James. I would like to enlist you in appearing on my episode of South Park." And I went, "Well, I'm flattered. I'm flattered. I mean, I've got to appear on I'm a Celebrity next week, but I'm sure we can make some time in my table. I'm sure we can make some time in my table." So, you know, I went up to the offices and they were like, "Yeah, James, I really like you." Eric was sitting there, he's like, "Yeah, I really like you." I'm going to do my best impression of Eric. No, I can't do it. No, I just decided. Anyway, so Eric's just sitting there, he's like, yeah, James, I really like you." But then, just when we're about to discuss it, that's when we're about to write down the last details of the paper, guess who shows up? Guess who shows up? None other than Pewdiepie. Pewdiepie himself. "Oh, look at me, Mr. Blonde-haired big man. I'm Swedish and I suck." And he shows up and he's like, "No, I must appear in an episode of South Park." This is me doing my impression of Pewdiepie. He's like, "No, I must appear in an episode of South Park." And I'm like, "No, Pewdiepie." And then he starts taking a tantrum on the floor. He starts like waving his arms about like, "No, please make me South Park plus." And we all started laughing at him. We're like, "Ha, look at this guy. He's screaming away. He's screaming away." But then something strange happened. The creators of South Park, they were like, you know, this is what kids like to see nowadays. People screaming on the internet, making strange gestures. It's madness. So they actually said, "You know what, Pewdiepie? You know what, Mark Zuckerberg?" What's his name? I forget his name. Felix, there we go. Felix, like the cat, because cats are not cool. Anyway, so he's like, "You know what, Pewdiepie? We're going to enlist you in our episode of South Park." And I was like, "What?" And they said, James, there's nothing against you, but you're just a bit out of date with the kids. Kids love to see face cams. Kids love to see edited Facebook pages. Kids love to see people who don't go around making fun of other YouTubers." I'm like, wait a cotton picking minute. I do all those things. I expose YouTubers. I guess this counts as a face cam. Yeah, so they're like, "James, it's because you don't have a face cam." I'll tell you something. I'll tell you something. Face cams suck. Face cams suck. They block half the gameplay. When I'm watching a game of, like, I don't know, what do I watch? The Wolf Among Us. I don't want to see some Swedish guy's face in the corner. I don't want to see no one's face. I want to see Bigby. I want to see Bigby in his full grizzly form, showing off his muscles, just ripping the ass out of the crooked man. And I don't want to see Bigby with a little face in the corner of a man wearing headphones. I think it would totally ruin my immersion. But people just like to see faces because I like to see the reaction. I like to see the reaction. I'll show you a reaction. Yeah, I bet it's just because I don't have a celebrity model girlfriend. It's all about celebrity model girlfriends now, isn't it? Now, hey, I may not have a celebrity model girlfriend or a girlfriend. However, I will have you know, I am worth 10 PewDiePies. I mean, have you seen me? I am just beautiful. I mean, I've got my gaming equipment back there. The thing about me is I put effort into my videos. I mean, do you think PewDiePie would even be seen going around with this sort of hat on? He would not. I tell you who would. Barra Dragon 107. But honestly, this whole thing's got me quite sad right now. Quite sad. So because I'm really sad, just what would cheer me up immensely, just immensely, was if you went down to the comment section below, leave a comment saying "Justice for Jim." Leave a like, leave a subscribe, perhaps maybe. Go on PewDiePie's channel, just say "Justice for James," plus PewDiePie, why you steal James's position, why, plus, and yeah, just say plus a lot, and he won't have any choice. He'll just know that I'm after him, and he can't beat me, because I have a particular set of skills. And I'm going to ramble on for ages if I don't end this episode, so, as I said, like and subscribe, be best friend, and I'll see you next time.